Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachaha Kodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Alright, and this lesson is basically going into, if Satan be divided against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? Right? So what this is going into is basically a video clip I came across speaking about the whole Target situation with the clothing line that they put out, that they have since taken off of the shelves, right? And the clothing line, basically presented a lot of sexual themes, a lot of sexual orientation based, I don't know what to call it, but paraphernalia or product, okay, where they were promoting certain sexualities and things of that nature. Okay, but the clothing was geared towards young children and toddlers. All right, and so there was a backlash amidst the really amidst a lot of consumers, but you can we understand that in this time the Egyptian will be versus or against the Egyptian, okay? And in this case, modern day Egypt is America, Babylon the Great, okay? And what you're gonna have is, okay, these modern day Egyptians, all right, are gonna be against their own brethren, all right? And that's pretty much what you see happening. Another good example of this is when Bud Light, I think it was, chose to rebrand, or they chose to have a certain campaign, okay, promoting similar things, promoting a certain sexuality on a beer, okay? And what you had a backlash for that, right? So what we're seeing here is, like I said, Egyptian versus Egyptian, and we're seeing that Esau's kingdom is falling, okay? He won't be able to stand if he continues as such. All right. So, and we this is what we love to see. All right, but this goes to show you that there's going to be a major backlash when Esau, okay, the powers that be, the Amalekites, all right, those small hatters, when they try to implement certain systems of control on the people, there's going to be a backlash, because you got those Edomites, okay, that are proud to be an American. You got those Edomites that are proud to be an American. And then, they got that song, Proud to Be an American. Those Edomites ain't having that. They should have known when they put, okay, that flag on that light beer, that there was going to be a backlash from those, those gun-loving, okay, apple pie eating, I don't know what to say, but you know what I mean. The average Joe American that drinks, Joe six-pack, as they like to call him, they should have known that he wasn't going to be down, okay, with what they call that wokeism, all right, because that's essentially what people call it, being woke, when really they sleep, all right. But nobody, the average Joe six-pack don't want to look at his beer and be reminded to know queer to put it in their words, right? So this is just some of the ways that, okay, Satan is divided against Satan, because we understand that, okay, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is the so-called white man, all right? So be that as the case, All right, we're seeing Satan divided against Satan. And as Yahweh Shai said, his kingdom cannot stand in that case. All right? And there's going to be many more, different ways that they, quote unquote, divide the people. There's a lot of Edomites that know that the MOTB is that digital all, that C-hip technology. There's a lot of Edomites that know, and that'll tell you don't get the MOTB. All right, whenever they see these digital systems rolling out, you see. And hey, we're only shit, man. We're not far off from the FedNow system being implemented, which is simply a system of digital money transfer system. It's a money where you can use to send a system you can use to send money to a loved one. You get an instantaneous digital transfer. All right, money's there in seconds, but you can guarantee that if it's federally backed, right? If this is a system which even the Federal Reserve ain't a federal branch of government, it's a private entity, but nevertheless, if when you have something like this, that's backed by, people in power, they're gonna promote it, and they're gonna eventually funnel all money transfers through this system. They don't, that's like what they say on Friday. Name one person in the hood play like that when they were talking about Big Worm. Esau ain't making guns to put them bitches in the warehouse. No, he's making guns so he can sell these bitches to either people on the streets through underhanded methods, or to other countries for war purposes. And likewise with this system, he's not making this FedNow system to have you just, to have it just exist. They do exist. The system just exists. No, he's going to use this system, man. All right? And he's going to use this system to control. And people know this. Hey, these Edomites ain't happy with that. I've seen videos of Edomites talking about how, this is going to lead to a system of control. And Lord willing, I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen the video that I might not be able to find one. But nevertheless, man, Esau ain't having it, man. Esau ain't having it. Oh, yeah. What's that song? We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Esau's in that spirit, man. And he's gonna get deeper in that spirit the more, these things come to pass, man. Esau's not gonna take that shit laying down. All right? He's gonna fight. All right? They're gonna get back in that spirit of the British Revolution, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? The Tea Party spirit, where they fought against England for their freedom. All right? They're going to get back in that spirit, and that's why a lot of people's going to have to die. Right? And that's why Esau wants to take a lot of people's firearms away, because they're afraid of the people revolting. But at the end of the day, Esau's got enough firepower to fight against that, man. He ain't worried about he ain't worried about the people, man. He got microwave panels. They show you the stuff, a lot of the technology they have in Call of Duty, okay? They wouldn't show you that stuff unless they had already developed it and already put it to use. They got drones. And like I said, they show you these things in Call of Duty. They, how many games ago was that where you could pull out the drone and fly it? That was like either Black Ops 4. It was one of them shits. I can't remember. No, it was before that. It was like Advanced Warfare. I can't remember. I can't even remember which one it was. But all I know is it ain't been that long, man, since you've been able to hop in They would give you the remote control to a drone, and then you would fly around and you would shoot it. I think it was Black Ops 4. Give you a remote to a drone, you would fly around. No, it was 3. It was Black Ops 3 multiplayer. They would give you the remote, and you fly around, and you would be able to control the machine gun that was mounted on the drone, and you would be, it was a kill streak. You would go around shooting the enemy characters, and then they would die. So they got stuff like that. They showed you stuff like that, and on a TED Talk they showed a dude had a drone, and they mounted it with a small explosive that was powerful enough, a small drone with an explosive powerful enough that if it got close to your head, it could assassinate you and take you out the game. I seen that on I think it was a TED Talk or something. You know what I mean? So this stuff already exists, man. They showing you this. It's like predictive programming. They're showing you what they're gonna use. They got robot dogs with guns attached to them. They got androids, if you want to call them that. I don't know what you want to call them. Okay, the robots themselves. All right, where you ain't fighting no robot. And if that robot's armor plated, you're not gonna be able to shoot it. Okay. Come on, man, y'all people, man. Taking up the whole shit, man. Anyway, you know, what you gonna shoot through the robot's armor plate? It's not happening that way, man. All right, that robot, them bullets gonna flop off of that robot, and then he gonna take your ass down. Okay, and now that that's going into like what I was talking about in that clip I did about Chappie. Okay, he was shooting Chappie, but Chappie wasn't fazed by them bullets because he's made out of metal. He don't got no emotions. He don't got no feelings. He is the body armor. You see? He don't need no body armor. He is the armor. So, just a quick in transit I want to do going into that. Oh, Salaki, my radio been on with the white noise playing the whole time. I didn't even realize. But I just thought that was interesting. That happened again. Okay. And like I said, we're gonna continue to see more Egyptian versus Egyptian, man. All right. And this thing ain't gonna do nothing but crumble. All right, you're gonna eventually have a civil war. Okay, now that I'm actually thinking about it, the scriptures tell us that nation shall rise against nation. As a matter of fact, the scriptures tell us what? In the book of 2nd Ezra, I think it's 15 and 16. Those are the two prophetic chapters where it says what? Let me see. Let me get it. Got so many apps. Course. Second Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men. Let me see if there's more above that. Second Ezra 15 and 14 says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. That's civil war, man. And, in regular war as well. For there shall be sedition among men. Sedition means basically going against the government. It says, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their powers. So, people are not going to regard the kings or princes. They're not going to worry about the laws. the ordinances, all right, people are going to go against each other, man. You see? So that's what's coming, man. All right? And this is going to, one of the ways this is going to occur is, and I keep quoting it, so I'm going to get it. And it's like I was in transit. And I need to get a new program because when I just do the audio, or even when I just do the camera with my face, the audio is too low. Isaiah 19:1 says, the burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, and this is talking about this modern day Egypt, right? And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Okay? You see? So, hey, this is happening, okay? This is happening to Egypt, okay? This modern day Egypt, okay? And what's the other one? It says Egypt again. Let me see if I can find it. Typing that in. I typed it wrong. Come on. Spelled it wrong. Yeah, my internet's not working like I wanted to right now. As you can see, it's loading slow, so I'm going to end it. But basically, the scriptures talk about, he said, I will visit Egypt with plagues again. All right. And Egypt's not a superpower today for the Lord to come back and destroy Egypt, you know, when he comes back with his chariots of fire. So this is going to happen. This is going to happen to this place, man, this modern day Egypt. So anyway, I'm going to end it there. Like I said, because my phone's not loading. I'm going to just take that as a sign. I'm just end it. So with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, Wa Ba Ba Ba, Shalom, Lord, willing you were edified. Shalom.